I really love to be outside in the woods. I love to be outside anyway, but the forest is something very special to me. It's so green and these tall trees standing together, and I don't know, to feel the presence of trees. It's so calming and so grounding. And when I come here, even if I have problems or trouble or worries, it always seems that it's not that terrible or not that heavy anymore, and it's not that important anymore as like what it felt before. Because I don't know, in the forest I can't be really depressed or frustrated or sad, because it's always lifting me up in a way. And yeah, so I'm happy to be here right now, and I am happy to have you with me. So, welcome again. I thought I'd just talk a little bit about what I've been up to the last days or weeks even, I think since the last vlog. I have to say that cutting and editing videos is still quite a challenge for me, because it's so time consuming. And yeah, but on the other hand, I really have fun doing it. Like, I really feel that I'm in a very creative flow right now, and I kind of want to let it flow, but then on the other hand there are so many other things to do, and that puts me in a kind of conflict right now a bit. And I've known this conflict for many years. During the last years it was clear for me that there wasn't time and space for my own creativity, because I had to take care for the children, and when they are so small you really don't have time for anything else. But now that they're a little older, I feel that there's so much creativity and so much inspiration and so much energy that wants to come out and wants to express and wants to share. And that's also one of the reasons why I started to make this YouTube channel. And behind me there's always this, how do you say in English, rascheln? Like, there are always these sounds of little animals, and I've already seen a little mouse there in the bushes. So what was I going to say? Yeah, the creativity and the flow. So once in a while in my life this happened, that I had this enormous creative flow which wanted to come out and to express, and there were so many ideas, and then there is something else which I have to do, or which I have to take care for, or whatever, which has a kind of priority over being creative. So I would put the creativity aside and say, okay, this is not so important, it's just me in a way, or it's just hobbies, it's not really necessary, and go for the other things which are more important, more meaningful, or at least maybe others say they are more important and more meaningful. Maybe also my mind says that, and maybe my heart says something completely different. My memory card was full, and I just noticed now, I don't know how much of what I filmed is missing. So I don't know where to continue or where to start again. it's like other people and the mind telling you that your own creativity isn't that important, you know, it's just hobby, it's not really necessary, it's not really meaningful, especially if you don't earn money with it, if you don't make your living with it. But if you never start acknowledging your creativity and doing what your heart desires to do, then you're not even giving yourself the chance to be successful with it as well, and maybe earn money with it someday and make your living with it, which would be a blessing, the best. I mean, but I think that's never the main goal. Like all artists that I know, they just have to be creative. It's not a question about money. Most artists I know, they don't have much money, but they still want to be and need to be and are creative, but because it's so much more important for them to express their feelings and to let their creativity flow instead of having a regular income and having this very structured life in a way. So that's kind of where I am right now, where I feel this little conflict in between so many things that kind of need to be done, and between this gap between what should be and what you really want to be, like what you desire. And I'm not quite sure yet how to deal with it and how to manage it, because the main issue is time management. The main thing is that we all have only 24 hours a day, and maybe 6 or 7 hours go to sleep. So, and the days are running so fast. I think you know that. So the question is always, what is your own priority? Boah, I talk so much. It's really hard for me to explain things very shortly, and I think I'll try it again. I think I'll do it once. I think I'll do it all over, because this is way too long, and I know that on YouTube people are impatient. I think most of them. I don't want to offend you. Maybe you are different, but I know that the attention span is limited, and in the internet we are used to that everything is going to be explained in 1 to 3 minutes, and if it isn't, then we click away. So I probably do it all over, because I don't think that anybody will be interested in what I just was telling. I don't know, or maybe I'll leave it and see what happens. Maybe some of you guys will resonate with that and have value out of it. I don't know. I feel better now that I could have talked about this, even if I'm not through with this, and probably never will be, because as long as we live, we have to take our own decisions, and we have to go our way and to follow our heart or our minds and the voices from outside. I mean, it's always about what we are paying more attention to and what we think is more important to follow. Okay, anyway, I think that's enough for today. And now I will go back to my children. I'm wishing you a wonderful, wonderful day, rest of the day, weekend, whatever, night, evening, whatever it is when you're watching this. And yeah, much love and much light to you. Love you. Bye bye. It started raining, so I have to head back unless I want to get wet, which isn't that bad either.